Family, we're back. I want to thank you guys for being here. It does mean a lot. You guys are helping the channel so much you don't even know. So let me know where you're tapping in. Let me know how long you've been tapping in. And yeah, let's keep rocking out. Now, what we're going to talk about today is kind of touchy because people really, when I made uploads about this last instance of this lady going through her stages, people didn't believe what I was saying. This woman needs her soul claimed. She sold out. It's simple. But what I don't think she realized is that she probably could have got more money if she did not take that initial payment. Think about what they gave her initially. That was probably the low ball, and I feel like they bid on it. Shame on her counsel. I'll start there. But as far as her taking that agreement, that oath to not speak about her daughter again, it's getting it from the inside out, y'all, and it's showing. And she probably ran through a lot of that money, if not all of it.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll up.
Alright, so we're going to review and react to a few clips about Kenneka Jenkins' mom. She's back at it, y'all. Her soul is unsettled. Kenneka's soul is unsettled. I can bet you Kenneka is so broken and unsettled over what her mother did, knowing there was something nefarious going on. Let's get to it.
It's the truth, okay? And what not to do, okay? And you can't tell people what to do with their life, but it is a such thing as a right and a wrong way, okay? And she did some things that was wrong. Something happened to Kenneka Jenkins, and we know something happened to her bad. And we know that it had something to do with the hotel, and it was covered up. We know that, okay? And we also know that her mother took some type of money under the table, whatever, because she had the whole world behind her. And her mother went by this the whole, just the wrong way, because she still could have got some type of revenue or money from this or whatever, but it shouldn't have been about the money at all. It was about justice for Kenneka Jenkins. That's what it should have been about, okay? So whatever they offered her, they also made her sign a contract that she could not say anything else about it. Her lips were sealed and it was over with, okay? And she got that money and she blew through that money, and she also got some people that probably was around her, because money could bring in the wrong people if you allow it. And either somebody put something on this lady, or karma is just eating her alive, and she didn't get justice for her baby.
I'm gonna be real, y'all. I'm about to be so real, and this is coming from a person that believes in spirits, spirit orbs, and things like that, and unsettled souls. Kenneka's soul is unsettled. Kenneka's soul is unsettled because she went when she wasn't supposed to go. I don't think Kenneka crossed over. Let's start there. But to know that the woman that birthed you has given up on you for monetary gain. Come on, man. I would not be surprised if this woman is haunted by the soul of Kenneka. Do I need to say that again? I'll say it anyways. I won't be surprised if this woman is haunted by the soul of her daughter. My perspective, I don't think that little girl crossed over. She went in an untimely manner. It wasn't her time. Somebody made it her time. But let's let this lady cook.
Well, it could be all of the above. All this is in that gumbo pot. And now she's suffering, okay? But it's also showing mothers and whoever else, do not just throw your family member under the bus. Money is very important. It's up there. I always say, well, water and food you needed. But this was her daughter that she knew that somebody did something that they did not have no business of doing to her. And she still took the bait and took the money. So now her conscience is eating her alive to where she's probably being up late at night. She's probably feeling like she sold her child out and whatever else the above, and the money is gone. Okay, so you did all this for nothing.
Ooh-wee. I'm gonna be real, y'all. Just think about regular stress. Bills, groceries, gas, maybe your spouse, things like that. Think about what regular stress can do to one's mental. And think about these late nights where it's just you and your thoughts. Let me repeat that. Think about the late nights when it's just you and your thoughts. Nobody else around, no real support, no fake support around. Everybody else is gone with their families, the night's over and stuff, and you're laying in that bed. You're having these memories, these thoughts, and they're kicking your butt. It can make you do some different things. And with all of that being said, some people look for different outs. Are you following my drift? I feel that this woman's unsettled soul and her daughter's unsettled soul is really eating her from the inside out. And she might have turned to different things to get relief. Because what's so wild is this is her second time. And if you look at her Facebook post and stuff like that, it's just like she's unhinged. Kenneka, her soul is unsettled, but it's working overtime on her mother.
And let me also put the icing on the cake. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. They also promised her something that she's probably not gonna ever get, and she can't make a lot of noise about it. And that's also tearing her up in the inside, because they probably promised her they were gonna come back and give her some more money years later. So my thing is she sold herself out, her child out, and even the people like us that was supporting her. That a lot of people was 100% behind this woman. So she signed up for all this stress. I'm praying for her though. Okay, hoping and wishing her the best. J-Lo.
Now let's be real. All money ain't good money. And when you go get this lawyer and all of this stuff and that, you trade records with these other people, or they got certain access to records and this and that, they can see what your annual income is. They can check out your demographics. They can check out all of that stuff. And what that might make them do is be like, all right, y'all, this woman, she can get 15 million out of us, but she's from Chicago, the low end or whatever, and the wild hundreds or whatever. You know what? Hit her with the low ball. 3 million. It'll be gone before you know it. And where she's living and how she's living, she's going to take that money. Mark my word, fellas. And I feel like that's how it went. And she took that money, y'all. She took it. Now, the lady said something really funny at the end of the video. I'm not going to say it was funny, but it was interesting. That's what I mean by funny. But she stated that maybe they were going to come back around after a certain amount of time and hit her off with some more money, but they didn't because she spoke out. Make it make sense, y'all. I said in my last video about this situation months ago that this woman's going to be in an institute. And I really do feel that way. It's no way around it. I feel like she's going to be in an institute. And if she doesn't get it together, she's going to be in that institute and she's going to get forgotten. She's going to get silenced. She's going to get medicated. But if you made it to this point, you guys say I made it. It's important to help the channel grow and help the videos get spread. Let's get the message out here. If you're a real supporter, let me know you made it. Type in real supporter. Let's go. I'm out.